Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and this is hauler time, and we have got another Temu haul for you today. But before I get started, let's talk about my outfit because I hauled this in my last video. Let me get this. Oh, maybe it doesn't go in. Okay. And I'm wearing it backwards. So this was one that had a V-neck. In case you didn't catch that episode, it had a V-neck and it did come down too far for me. You could see my bra. So because I'm wearing it with this sweater, I flipped it. Now I don't know what it looks like from the back to where, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I guess you kind of can. See, you can kind of see the shape of the V in the back. But I don't know. We'll have to see if that seems weird. But what I figured is because it fits generally all the other ways, like I'm afraid to size down again. Plus it had like a shelf cut like a princess, and it came it's weird. It came up like in the middle of my breasts. So sizing it down didn't seem like that would really help much, but I really like this design and I like it with this sweater. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm trying to think if I can feel. Okay, it goes high enough up that it like covers my bra strap in the back. But since this didn't have a seam down the back, I thought, shoot, why not? And yeah, so I really like it, but I'm not wearing it as intended. And I really like these sweaters. I should just get one of these in each color, but I also realized I have a shocking lack of rose gold jewelry because I felt like that would have been really good with this. And yeah, I didn't really have much, but I've got some coming, so it does at least go with my owl ring. All right, so yeah, I don't know. Is that weird? Is that weird to wear the shirt backwards? I mean, at least I'm wearing it, but I just don't think that, I think the way it's cut just will not work with my body. And like here, let me show you a picture. Like that's not the same cut as what I got. For one, she has a decent sized chest, and that seam comes below it. That was not happening with me, and I didn't have any chest to push it out, whatever. But so yeah, I think that this is not what I got. But oh man, and I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I can't pause, so hopefully that'll pass. All right, let's get started and see what other things I've got, what kind of stuff I can coordinate with today. Oh, and I mentioned on the last video where I hauled this that I didn't think I'd ordered any shoes to go with this because I know I'm trying to be my own Stitch Fix company for myself. And I realized that I had these Temu shoes already, and these are perfect for it. So yeah, I love these. Now they do make a lot of noise when they're flopping around, but I got these just because I thought these bows were pretty, but I've since been finding all kinds of things to wear these with. So yeah. All right, let's get started. Pull out this random wadded thing in here. And feels like polyester. Okay, so this is a repeat purchase of some capri pants that had this scalloped edge. I really liked these, and these are so soft. I mean, cotton, 100% cotton just can't compete with this unless it's like super expensive. But they're just capri pants with just this basic edging on it, and I think I may have ordered two two more, or that there may be two of these in here. I got these in 1XL, 95% polyester, 5% spandex. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I want to have a pair of these to wear for every day. Now I've been getting different kinds, like this one I really liked, so I did order a couple more of these, but like today I'm wearing the ones that kind of lace up, although I haven't laced them up yet. And they're super soft too. But yeah, I'm like, they're so cheap, right? How cheap are they? $5.24, that I feel like instead of having to wear them multiple days, or maybe people don't do that. Maybe people always wash their clothes after every single wearing, but I don't know. I didn't grow up that way. It was like you have to wear pants a couple days before they're worthy of washing. I don't know. What do people normally do? But I'm like, well, shoot, with this, you know, and then I could have, here's my goal. I'll never get there because it's me. But I want to have in my closet a whole outfit on a hanger. And then I can just pull out the whole outfit. Ideally, I'd have like a Ziploc bag put through on the hanger that would, you know, that would like go around to the hanger. Or I've got those hook things that you can hang multiple hangers, and then I would put my jewelry, my bag of jewelry that goes with that outfit, and then I would literally just pull this out and wear it for a day. And I'll never do that because, well, that takes effort, and what's the point? But that would be like, that's like a nice goal I've got in my head. But then, you know, you wouldn't have to worry about, well, are the pants clean for that outfit? Because each one would have its own pants when they're so cheap. All these first world things. I say that a lot. I don't know why I'm saying first world a lot, but I seem to be. Okay, so I did order 2 of those. Oh, and they come in sizes 0XL to 4XL, and just in black. And they're now $7.48, but there's a lot of sellers that have these. So do that little trick where you zero in on the picture and then you hit that camera button so you can get the best price. But my link below to this product will at least get you in the right spot. All right, next. Oh, okay, let's go to this next. They're so conscientious about their packing these days. It seems like it would take up less space if it were folded better, but I guess they're just thinking whatever I can do to get it in the bag, to get it in the Temu bag is all that matters. All right, this is a maxi dress, and in looking at it, it's a lot more blue than I was expecting. I feel like the picture, I'll pull that up, but I feel like the picture had this was more of a like a teal color, but it's pretty blue. But like I said, it's a maxi dress. We'll have to see. This may not fit me either. I mean, I guess I could get one of those, you know how Temu has those things where you can kind of pin, or just a safety pin, so I can make the neckline not so low. But I really, really like this pattern. Does it have pockets? No pockets. And I'll also have to see if it's too long for me. I'm 5'5", so a lot of maxi dresses are kind of dragging the floor, so that wouldn't be very good. But it's got a lot of the colors that I like. Now this is I ordered shoes to go with this, but they were canceled, and now I'm kind of glad they were, because I was trying to match this blue color, and I don't think it would have, because the sweater that I got to go with this, I'm not sure is going to match either. So then I'm going to have to, I guess I could wear it with this sweater because it's got this, and you know, pull out that color if I need to. But I did order a sweater to go with this. But this dress, plus size stripe print tank dress, vacation v-neck sleeveless dress for spring and summer. So I don't know, you may not be able to see with the lighting in here, but I really thought it was a more of a greenish blue. But yeah, I don't think you can really tell that on me showing you that picture. It comes in sizes 1XL to 5XL, although 1 to 3 are currently sold out. But there's probably other sellers that have it. It's currently only $9.59, and I paid $10.79 and got a price adjustment. So, yeah, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to do something with this, because I'm just thinking that this, anytime you have, like, that just is hard for some of us smaller chested ladies. But I do have some of those, like I said, those Temu things that help kind of close that gap. But it's super soft. So yeah, I feel like this will be a really great summer dress. It would also probably make a decent cover up for a swimming suit. I don't know. But let's get this on a hanger, because then I'm going to show you the sweater that I got, although I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to work. Okay. So that's one disappointing thing, I guess, when you're trying to color match. You don't know until it comes in the mail if you were successful. But this is the color, and this is pretty, so I'm sure I'll keep it anyway, but I don't know that I'm gonna feel like it goes with. This is more like a Tiffany blue, maybe. And this one is super, super thin and long sleeve. So hopefully it'll be stretchy enough for my arms. But yeah, so I'll put this over the other, but it doesn't go as well as I was hoping. And the flip-flops that I was going to get to go with this dress match well, presumably would have matched the sweater. So I guess maybe I got lucky there. Okay, but yeah, this dress, see, it's very blue compared to this. Now, it's boho chic, right? So you could probably get away with it. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Would you wear these together? I mean, maybe, but I think you're then just banking on the fact that colors will look different to people. So, yeah, now this reminds me of Miss Adrienne, because I was watching her episode where she was wearing her Tiffany blue, and she has that fabulous Tiffany blue wig, and she just has fabulous style. I don't know how else to say it, but I like aspire to be her as I grow up. But yeah, this makes me think of her, and she is so pretty. And even when she's got great wigs, but even when she's just got her regular hair on display, she's got great hair. I just love it. All right. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. But I'm kind of disappointed that that dress wasn't as teal, or, as I was hoping. But that sweater was $9.59. They call it pastel blue. It looks brighter in the picture. And it comes in sizes S to XL. 94% of people say it fits true to size. I paid $9.59 and it is now $9.59. And it comes in lots of different colors. So if I decide I like that sweater and can handle the sleeves, it also comes in white and pink and black and yellow, which is kind of a mustard yellow, and coffee. Not really a brown girl. It looks a little bit thicker on, let me go to the brown one. I feel like it looks thicker than it actually is in person. It is super thin in person. And this looks a little bit more, I mean, look at her arms. Like, it looks definitely more substantial. But I don't know that that matters any, but I guess we'll see. All right. Now, somewhere in this bag, I got jewelry to go with this outfit, too. So let me see if I can find that. But yeah, you know me, I'm kind of a matchy-matchy girl, which doesn't allow for a lot of variation. I'm also a very stark contrast. That's why I like this so much, I think, is because it's a lot of stark, or a lot of contrast. Where a lot of people would add a third color into things, so it's not so harsh. I like the harshness. Okay, it's in here somewhere, I promise. Or at least it says it is on my order. Okay. So, because I was thinking it was more along the turquoise line, I got turquoise jewelry. And I was trying to stick with the kind of boho theme. But again, this is a little bit greener than the dress. It's kind of in between the dress and the sweater. Whoop. Okay, well, there was an earring on the floor. Oh, did you get a good look at my my head there? Okay, so these are the earrings. Cute. And here's the necklace. So just a simple beaded necklace. And then it also, I think these are bracelets, but maybe it's another necklace. Okay, that's a bracelet, right? Well, it is today. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. I don't think it's supposed to be turned up like that. So, 3-piece set, right? And there were so many to choose from when I was looking for jewelry to go with this, because turquoise is super popular. Now, I remember turquoise having kind of a bad rap when I was a kid in the 80s, but I think it's come back into popularity, and maybe because all the boho stuff is so popular. But see, that looks pretty good. And that actually might help tie in the sweater to the dress. Like, maybe that helps bring it all together. What do you guys think? So, yeah, well, I guess I'm going to give it a try, like I said. So maybe it's the jewelry that brings it all together. Okay. So since the shoes I ordered to go with that didn't come, I'll just probably wear regular black sandals. But I was trying to be bold and have color, insert color wherever I can. Like for those of you that have been around this channel for a long time, you know I used to be like a lot of black, and Temu's really brought me out of my black hole. All right, so this jewelry set, I paid $4.49. Women's Western style jewelry set, vintage turquoise antiquer lacquer plated beaded necklace and earrings and multi-layer bracelet set. Casual ethnic style jewelry set, and it is today $4.49. So yeah, I think it may not be too bad. As long as I don't lose the earrings. Oh, I still have my jewelry box from my last video, because time just stands still in my life, and after I film a video I just sit here for a whole day and then I film another one. Ta-da! All right, I should just keep one of these down here, right? To just always have for when I need it. This my mound over here keeps getting taller. Okay, what is next? Okay, well this is probably the other pair of those capri pants, so let me just make sure. Yep. Ooh, all right. So let's do swimming suit. Because Temu has cheap swimming suits, and because you can get swimming suits from them far later into the season than you can get at a Walmart or a Target, right? You got to almost get, if you're wanting to shop at one of those places, you almost have to go in April. And well, I'm not ready in April to be thinking about that. So I got another, whoa, this one's kind of psychedelic on the eyes. It's like an out of focus image. But anyway, it's a two-piece set. It does come with a little useless liner in here. And I don't know which side is the front, which side is the back. Where's the tag? Oh, the tag's in the back. So just your basic swim short, because we're not trying to show off a bunch of skin. And then the tank style. So I really like, I wish I'd been alive in the late 60s. Although I would have, no, I don't know, I guess it depends on what age I was. But I really like these kinds of prints. And it's just it's a swimming suit, so it's not a sewn edge. They literally probably just cut it. But it does have a shelf liner with some padding in there, and adjustable straps, which is nice. So yeah, we'll see. The other swimming suit, I think this might be the third one I've gotten this season now. But I got one that has like sleeves, kind of. And then I got another one that I think was regular, so I'll have to make sure I have my sunscreen. But last season, I got 2 or 3 swimming suits, and that was when I first started Temu, and I hadn't been on Mounjaro for my diabetes for very long, so I was still pretty much my original size at that point in time. So I was ordering 4XLs, I guess, because that's what the size conversion chart, which like at a Walmart, would have been a 2X, but on Temu, I was a 4X. Now, I don't know if Temu sizing has changed, but I tend to still be able to use their size guide and get the right sizing. But now I think it's down to that I'm down to a 1X, and which is a 14. So it's confusing. Some people have asked me about that, and it's confusing. You do have the option to, like when you're picking sizes, you do have the option to do US sizing. I never do that. I guess I've gotten so used to, I just use the standard, and I guess I've just gotten so used to what I need on that. But maybe if you're unsure, try that. But they do always have the size guides, and that's, as long as you actually measure yourself, that's worked out pretty well, at least for me. Okay, so this, I also liked this. We'll have to see. I don't know if it'll end up being as long as that on me, but I want there to be plenty of coverage below the waist. And even though I don't like to show my arms and go sleeveless, I do when it comes to swimming, just because, well, they can see my Ozempic arms and be fine with it. I can't even call it Ozempic arms. I've always had big arms. It comes from my mom's side of the family. Okay, so I paid $13.68, and if you're doing a search, you can search swimming suits, you can search tankini, and you'll find, but like I said, they've got tons of options if you need one, and it's now $13.68. And if I didn't say this already, because I've been running my mouth, it's sizes 1XL to 5XL. So yeah, so we always used to say or use our tax refund, our annual tax refund, to fund our summer vacation. And for our family, my husband's a stay-at-home dad, so it's just my income, and we've got 4 kids. So it used to be that we'd get about $4,000 for that. Plus, I have one of those vacation saver accounts with my bank that I put money in out of every check. But now, because you get so much, you get more of your refund in your paychecks. When I got our tax refund this year, it was like $1,000, which is still great, but it's not much for a family vacation for 6. And I know not everybody can take a vacation, so I recognize that we're in a good place. So please don't take it otherwise. But so yeah, so then we were like, my soon-to-be 7th grade daughter, she likes to plan the vacation, so she'll get on Airbnb, because typically an Airbnb is cheaper for us than a hotel, because a lot of hotels you can't fit 6 people into one room, so you have to get 2 rooms, and at that point, why not just get a whole house? So we were looking, and we thought, okay, because the funds are limited, we're not going to be able to go and have a lot of activities. Like we typically tried to have a lot of activities. So like if we went to Branson, we'd go to shows, and we also plan a lot of our events or activities around food. Like we like to try new food places, so we don't like to eat something we can eat at home. And so we were like, okay, this year we're going to have to go to the grocery store and get stuff for breakfast and lunches and only eat out for dinners. But what would make it feel like it was still a vacation? So we were like, a pool. You know, we like to swim, let's get a pool. So we finally found a pool, a place with a pool that's, we also had to make sure it's within driving distance of a day, so that we're not having to stay someplace overnight. So we found something like that and got that booked. So I really want to, I wish I was somebody that could tan, but as you can tell, I'm so fair skinned that I usually like burn, and then the burn goes away and I'm pale again. So we'll have to see if I can work things out with my suntan lotion to try to get a tan for once. And why were we talking about that? Because of swimming suits. So yes. Oh, and I didn't point this out, but I mentioned that I felt like it was kind of like an out of focus design. And I don't know if that comes across on camera or not, but it's just not sharp, which is okay, but it's just kind of weird to me. All right. And then I got some swim shoes to go with those. Yes, I already have the black swim shoes, but why not get another pair of swim shoes? So I got these. And these, you probably wouldn't say that these would go together, but it's pink and black, so I thought, why not? But these are a little bit different than the other ones. So these are just slip-ons. There's no adjusting, like the other ones had a strap that you could kind of adjust, but it's a much wider toe field or whatever you call that. So if you're someone who needs a wider shoe, this, you'd probably like this. And it's kind of, you know, cool on the back. It doesn't have the extra definition on the toes like that other pair I hauled did. It's kind of just consistent all the way through, but it's got the water holes again so that it's draining out, and it's super flexible also. And it's got the same kind of pad here on the bottom that's got the holes in it. And this one is a little bit thicker of a material than those black ones were. But because this one is wider, and I got them both in 7.5s, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to see where my toes hit as to whether I come through these or not. But yeah, I thought these were cute. And obviously when you're swimming, that's all that matters, is to being cute. Okay, so these women's summer aqua shoes were $12.39. They're now $12.38, and they come in sizes 6 through 10 with a couple half sizes in there. So that's one thing. I'll say this now because I don't know if I'll say it when I actually do my review of Fitville shoes, but I ordered a pair of tennis shoes in size 8, and I wanted to order the sandals that they now have on Temu, but they only came in whole sizes, and a size 8 sandal is really kind of too big for me. At least it is for every other, you know, I don't want there to be a whole lot of extra space in there, but 7s are like the heel comes to the edge kind of thing. And so there's only certain ones that you can pick from to do an influencer review. But when you're like going in and looking at things, you come back out of the item and then you're not really in that same influencer page. So I was looking through and I found these really cool sandals, and I was like, oh, can I get these? And she's like, no. And she's like, how about these? And I'm like, yeah, but you don't have half sizes. Why don't you have half sizes in these? Like, a shoe company, I feel like, should have whole and half sizes for every size, right? And she talked me into going ahead and getting the size 8 of those sandals because I really didn't want to get 2 tennis shoes. I wanted to be able to show some variety. So we'll see if maybe I won't care because they're just sandals, but yeah, so it's always weird to me when, like this one, they've got like 6.5 and 7.5, but they don't have 8.5 or 9.5. So, but they look like they'd run big. So I guess if you want to get these, you might keep that in mind. Actually, I should try one of these on. I won't be able to hold my foot up, but I could at least tell you where my toe comes to. Ooh, if I can maneuver in this small little space. Okay, so my toe in these comes to right here, which is probably a good fit. You don't want it all the way up to the top. And it was super roomy this way. So if you have any kind of bunions or, you know, whatever kind of foot things. I remember my grandfather, this is terrible, I'll say this, but he had, when he got older, one of his toes like curled over another one kind of situation. So if you have any kind of that going on, these might be a good option for you. All right, so I'm always conscious of time anymore because of how hard it is, and I don't want to lose any more videos. So we will, let me find one more thing, and then we'll do the giveaway word. word for the day. Maybe we'll do a couple things. Oh, these. So, some earrings. These are those, well, they just started showing up in my feed lately. Sorry, this one's got a fingerprint on it, and I'm trying to tell if the fingerprint is in the actual earring or if it was just touched. So these, they had a bunch of different kinds of these, but these are a little different because you can see there they've got little pin pricks in them as part of the design. But see right here, can you see? Let me see if I can. Like right there is like a fingerprint, and I can't tell if it's in the mold. But these are really cute. These actually might go with this boho outfit too. Yeah, that would look nice together. I didn't think about that when I was getting that, but I think that would work. But yeah, I think I ordered another one in this grouping, so we might see one of those at a later point in time, but I don't know. I thought these were really, really pretty, but again, that fingerprint thing is gonna bug me. I'll try washing it, or, you know, and see if that takes it away, if it's really just somebody was touching it, or if it's in the mold. That would be embarrassing for the artist, wouldn't it? Okay, so these are, there were 4 different versions of these. These are the arch ones, and I paid $314, and they are still $314. But yeah, I think that'll be pretty. But too big to go on my little jewelry thing, so they'll have to actually hang up, which means I usually look there first when I'm trying to pick out stuff. Okay, now these, I was influenced by these by Hey Everybody, because she got some, and I was like, when she first showed them, I was like, oh. But then when she wore them with an outfit, I was like, those are really cool. I really like those. So then I myself ordered them. And I've got a blue kind of tank dress and sweater that I think these might look okay with. But what I liked when she actually was wearing them is they're bold but yet subtle, because this is a subtle kind of blue. It's not an in-your-face kind of blue. Now they're gold, and I don't normally wear gold, but some like this doesn't go with silver. But yeah, so I thought they were pretty. So yeah, see, we do influence each other to buy things sometimes. And those earrings, isn't it funny though when you'll be watching another hauler and they'll haul something and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the most hideous thing I've ever seen. What were they thinking? And then the person, and I'm not saying this about Erin or anybody in particular, because I'm sure I have also hauled things like, you know, but you're like, oh, what? But then when they try it on or something, and then you're like, wow, that really does look good. So it opens your mind to other ideas. And, you know, I don't know that I influence anybody to buy anything, but maybe I've just provided good laugh for, oh my gosh, that's hideous. I got a fruit, okay, so now I got to vent here for a second. I have a singular fruit fly flying around here, and we don't ever bring food downstairs, so it's like super annoying to me. But I ordered this from Walmart, and there's lots of different companies that sell these. I was looking for the ones that I thought Glade did some. Like there's a commercial on Glade, I thought, or on TV for Glade, but maybe it's a different brand. But anyway, this was the only one that I could find. So I've got this plugged in over here. I've had it plugged in for days and it's not caught a single fruit fly. So what the heck? So my only thought is it's too light in this space, so it can't see the blue light from the light. And maybe I need to make sure I'm always turning the lights off at night. But yeah, so sometimes I have to wear a sweater down here when I'm working because that stupid, and it's one fruit fly. And I can never, yes, I would do that to it if I could, but sometimes it'll bounce off me. I'm like, ugh. I guess maybe I should try, it was one of those, do it on a dime? Is that the channel for the Dollar Tree lady that like does all of her videos about Dollar Tree? But she was showing, whoever it was showing the little things you can get for fruit flies that you add vinegar and Dawn dish soap to or whatever. So that would probably work better. I don't know. Because I've also gotten those things from Temu that are like a globe that's just sticky, and those don't work either. It's so annoying, that thing is. Okay, why am I looking? Oh, I was gonna look for the blue earrings. $1.25 is what I paid, and they are now $1.61. So, all right. So thank you so much for watching. I do have a giveaway on this episode, and it is another item from my shop. I have done this particular item before as a giveaway, but I'm doing a different color this time. And so if you want to support my Junk for Goats Etsy shop, where I'm selling off my junk journaling supplies that I've picked up at thrift stores, antique stores, that kind of thing, the link for my shop will be below. I am going so basic, so it's whatever I can fit into an envelope for the price of a stamp, is what I'm doing. And so the keyword on this episode is going to be envy, and I wrote it backwards again. So hopefully it looks right. It looks right to me when I'm looking at it here, but I'm going to be, all the other times I've written it normal and I've had to flip the video, so I'm trying not to flip the video. So that's why I'm also coming up with easy words to write backwards. But anyway, it's envy because this one is a green set, and these are sewing pages from 1971, although this one says copyright 1972. So vintage sewing instruction pages. They do typically, so the listing on my shop, I have variations by color, so you can pick what color you want, but then I've got some that are like mixed colors, and then those, it's the same number of sheets. You get 3 pages like this, or you get 6 individual sheets kind of situation. But I like these because they've got great bold colors, singular colors. So if you're doing any kind of theme with green, it works. Or if you're doing sewing, obviously, it's got great images that you can fussy cut, or you could simply stick this whole page in. If you order one of the ones that comes like this, stick this whole page in your junk journal and, you know, add your own stuff to it. But they've just got some fun images. So this will be the giveaway item for this episode, and you just have to put the word envy in a comment below. It's funny because when I was drawing, I typically draw the winners from the next day, and sometimes I forget to say, but I do put it in the description below, that it is only for US residents. I don't want to, I haven't figured out how to do airmail for basic envelopes. It's probably super simple, and so if I figure that out, or maybe those of you that watch will enlighten me, it's probably a different kind of stamp. I just need to go to the post office and figure out what that is. And then I could open these giveaways up to, or even on my shop, open them up to beyond just the US. But in any event, right now, they're just for US. So I apologize if you're one of my out-of-country viewers. But just got to put this in your keyword. And I typically draw it the following day, if I remember. And I might be late, but then I always post the winner to my community feed and tag you over there so that you'll know. So that's it for this video. 45 minutes. It's getting, I know you guys like the long ones, and I do too, but I'm always super afraid that my stuff's gonna blow up and I'll lose something. So thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope that whenever you're watching this, I hope that you're blessed in some way. But otherwise, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day, and until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.